I was actually having a coffee with Kathy Burke, the CEO of the Hunger Project, and she introduced me to her husband, who's an architect. And in the end, we did a bit of a brainstorm, and I decided that the only way to bring the price down on solar was to buy a whole container. And that's enough for 50 houses. So that's what I did. And then, because I had more than I needed, I went to all my neighbours in the streets that you see above here in Black Rock, and I said, how about we buy together as one? And we'll do a really good deal, and I called that a solar neighbourhood. And what was fascinating is that was the start of a much bigger process. So that's my street up there on the screen you can see today. Now there are 25 houses on either side of the street, and there are 9 solar installations now. And within a kilometre of my house, there's actually 46 solar installations. And that was terrific, and it was really exciting because all the neighbours got involved, and it was such an efficient way of bringing solar to life. You know, historically what's happened in solar is people would install one system here, 120 kilometres that way, another 120 kilometres that way. You're doing all this driving between these houses, and then you'd be presenting to someone here, and you'd be doing the exact same presentation 20 kilometres up the road, and it's very inefficient. It takes a lot of time. So this whole model was aimed at bringing the price down, and that's exactly what happened. Once we'd done the Black Rock solar neighbourhood, what was interesting is Sandringham found out about it, and they said, oh, would you mind if we do the same thing? Now, I'd extended my home mortgage at the time by $365,000 to buy all these solar panels. My wife thought I was a bit bonkers, but then I was thinking, how am I going to do that for Sandringham? So I rolled the money over into Sandringham. And then, of course, Hampton wanted to do the same, Brighton, and then I got a call from Ballarat to come up here. And by this stage, it was a little bit on, and it was December 2007, and so up we went the highway, and we launched a neighbourhood here in Ballarat. And it kept going, and Lindsay spoke about the Riddles Creek solar neighbourhood. That wasn't far. That one up the top right-hand side was Ngambie Avenue. And the one, in fact, the photo down the bottom right was a launch in Hobart in Tasmania, where we actually had the aisles were full. There was standing room only, and we had 286 people apply for that particular one. So it's grown organically, and it's been terrific. I love the model because it's all about the community, and you know, when we buy together, we save money, and that's the way to go.